Match day 7 and 8 are over for the Ghana Black Stars for the African continent. Some final games are being played in match day 7. However, I will look at the state of play of things. We'll talk about the Ghana Black Stars, what we need to do to qualify for the next World Cup in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. As you saw at the start, there's some highlights of Kwesi Sibo and Caleb Yerenchi. We'll look at that later, but he's come up for some praise. Others are saying it's nothing extraordinary that he has done. Just keep doing the basic things. We'll leave the highlights of those guys' performances. Kwesi Sibo, we look at Caleb Yerenchi, Sibo with Thomas Partey, obviously, and we'll let you be the judges of that. But the latest news coming in from the front of the Ghana Black Stars is that Mali are contesting the goal scored by Alexander Djiku. Yes, you heard me right. Djiku's goal versus Mali is being contested, and apparently they are reporting it to FIFA. They are reporting the Ghana FA and the match officials. According to Mali, the foul was committed before the goal was scored, and it shouldn't have counted. We'll look at the details of that. We'll also talk about the other groups. Nigeria are in deep trouble. Sudan, unfortunate news for Kwesi and the Sudan side. Senegal coming back from behind. Third on the verge of qualification after they scored one goal and won 3 points in the bag. This is Cameroon, another qualification berth for a North African side in Tunisia, following that of Morocco. We'll look at all that today. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. So I'm sure you've seen all the videos, you've seen all the reactions, post pre-match reactions after Ghana were able to overcome Mali 1-0. It's quite clear that the Ghana Black Stars are determined to be at this World Cup. After missing out on the African Cup of Nations, Otuado and his boys are looking to make amends. Yesterday night, it was not the best of performances from Ghana Black Stars, and I'll be the first to admit it. Ghana can do better. Ghana should do better. Ghana have enough talent to be playing much better than they did yesterday. And not to be that guy, but what the Mali coach said in the post-match press to some extent was true. First and foremost, I care about the 3 points and I'm happy about it. But secondly, the personnel we have does not warrant us to be so much defensive for so long. We scored a goal and we were still sitting on our nerves. A nervy ending to the game in the end. After scoring in the 51st minute through the Alexander Djiku goal, we were looking to hold on once again, quite precariously. We probably have not learned from our mistake in that charge. It didn't come back to cost us, and we had opportunities to score, i.e., Kamaldeen Sulemana should have passed the ball to Iñaki Williams, and so many other chances to finish off our position, but we didn't take it. With the Black Stars, we are used to seeing a certain style of play. We are used to getting results, but then again, we are used to getting results in a particular way. If we want to win any major trophy, it will not be by accident. It will be by having a consistent style of play. It will be by having a consistent way of playing, sort of a brand of football that will be known by. I struggle to sometimes get the tactics when it comes to Otuado. He's getting out the results in the World Cup qualifier, so we will not be so worried. But eventually, it might come to cost us when we get to the Mundial itself in America, Canada, and USA. That being said, congratulations to Coach Otuado. We have 4 points, and we need 4 points more from the remaining 6 that we have to get to the World Cup. If other results elsewhere go our way, we will still be at the World Cup, and it's good to be in such a position where you have your own destiny in your hands. It cannot be said, however, for our neighbors in Nigeria. They today drew 1-1 with South Africa, and what it meant was that should they even win their final 2 games and South Africa lose versus Zimbabwe and I think Benin, if I'm not mistaken, it will mean that they would still be second. They will have to score a lot of goals to overcome the high goal difference that South Africa has. And South Africa at this point just need 3 points, I think a draw could be enough. So it's not looking good for the Nigerian Super Eagles team. Their table is not looking good. Their position is not looking good. They could still make it through to the playoff places, but that is a long and arduous process where you play an intercontinental playoff. You have to first of all be one of the best fourth, second place teams in the 9 groups in there. It's an arduous task, and that will be determined next year, March. No country deserves to go through that ordeal, but if Nigeria want to be at the World Cup, they might have to go through that, and that is their situation. For Coach Kwesi Appiah, he and his Sudan side are third currently. Senegal have overcome DRC, who were leading them 2-1. They came back to win 3-2 and are on top of the group. Match day 9 and 10 will be crazy. Hopefully, we won't have to wait that long. It'll be in October. My worry when it came to the Black Stars was that the gap between the next World Cup qualifiers was a lot, and the players' momentum that they had built was quite going to die off. It happened when we eventually played versus Chad. Thankfully, we recovered versus Mali. The national football can be that tricky. So Sudan are third, Senegal are back, and Cameroon are on the verge of missing out. Probably a playoff place will be their best bet. Also looking at the Cameroon group, it'll be likely that Cape Verde will make it. Cape Verde beat Cameroon 1-0, and that put them on top of the group. Their fans swarmed the pitch and were celebrating crazily. Now, onto the Mali reporting Ghana to FIFA and CAF. Now, they are saying that the goal that Alexander Djiku scored was not a legitimate goal. They feel that there was a foul before the goal and that the referee would be reported. That is what Mali are saying. It's crazy that they think that. If anything, Ghana deserved a penalty from that incident. We'll see how it unfolds. We've been through this process for Ghana in particular. We've been through it with South Africa, who thought that we had cheated them for that penalty, that poor Daniel Amate involvement. They went to FIFA. FIFA responded. It didn't get anywhere, and Ghana went to the 2022 FIFA World Cup. I think Mali would need to advise themselves in that respect. But we'll end here today with some highlights from the players who played on Monday night. Kwesi Sibo, in particular, made his debut. He came out for some praise. We also saw others in action, and Caleb Ewan impressed a lot. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box on who impressed you most, Ghana's chances at the World Cup, and what you learned from the Black Stars team. We have a long way to go. Our coach needs to up his game. It's very, very important. But let me know what you think in the comments box on everything. I'll leave you with some snippets from Kwesi Sibo. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
the guy.